How long do movies stay in theaters? It's not just about ticket sales, Universal Pictures. The theatrical lifespan of a movie has become as unpredictable as ever. Back when box office numbers and competition were the main drivers, planning was straightforward. Now, streaming services, declining physical media sales, and the skyrocketing cost of blockbuster films have reshaped how studios and theaters approach their schedules. Over the past few years, the average theatrical window has hovered between 30 and 45 days across major releases, but this number fluctuates wildly from film to film. Before the 2020 pandemic shuttered cinemas globally, some franchises seemed guaranteed to dominate the screens for months. But today, even Marvel's MCU, once a gold standard, is struggling. While events like Barbenheimer have sparked debates about the future of cinema, still, there are clear patterns. Box office performance in the first few weeks remains a top predictor of a film's longevity, though other factors, like streaming partnerships and release timing, also play a role. For instance, Oppenheimer, 2023, an R-rated indie hit, stayed on screen for 122 days, far exceeding its initial expectations. Its success was tied to its director, Christopher Nolan, who brings cultural clout and marketing support that extends the film's box office life. The pandemic drastically altered theatrical windows. When theaters reopened post-2020, studios adopted hybrid models, releasing films on both screens and streaming platforms simultaneously. Warner Brothers led the charge with titles like Wonder Woman 1984 and Godzilla vs. Kong, which streamed on HBO Max alongside their premieres. However, the pandemic's toll, combined with industry strikes and shifting consumer habits, caused many releases to shrink their 90-day theatrical exclusivity. Even after the day and date model ended, many studios dropped films digitally earlier than usual, prioritizing streaming over traditional theaters. Streaming has become the primary driver of extended theatrical runs. As the film industry transitioned to digital platforms, studios found new incentives to push content quickly. While theaters have improved since the pandemic, they've never fully recovered. With more people opting for home viewing, studios are cutting pre-COVID exclusivity windows and moving films to streaming faster than ever. Critics argue this trend risks alienating fans who crave the communal experience of a live cinema audience. Different theaters have varying rules. Large chains like Regal and AMC operate differently from smaller, independent venues, which often prioritize fresh releases and community engagement. Indie films, while relying on opening weekend buzz, may struggle to build traction without strong marketing. Pixar's Elemental, 2023, a big box office hit, exemplifies this dynamic. Yet smaller films with limited budgets may not have the same chance to gain momentum. Today, the average movie stays on screens for 30 to 60 days, but this window is increasingly squeezed by rising costs, shorter exclusivity periods, and the dominance of streaming. While some believe streaming threatens cinema, others argue it's just a shift in how content is distributed. As the industry evolves, will theaters still hold a place in people's lives, or will streaming redefine what it means to watch a movie?